People say all the time, material things won't make you happy. I can't disagree with that more. I'm living here oceanfront right now. Living by this ocean makes me happy, right? Ladies, if you've ever bought an outfit or a pair of shoes or a car or any material thing you've wanted in your life, you're happy when you buy them. Guys, you ever got that suit you want or that shirt or that watch you wanted? Of course it made you happy. The question is not whether it makes you happy. The question is whether it fulfills you. So you need to begin to make a distinction in your life between happiness and fulfillment. Happiness is fleeting. It's short-term. Material things, living oceanfront, having jets, having Ferraris or Rolls Royces, they can make you happy short-term, but they will not fulfill you. Because guess what? You have to bring you with you everywhere you go the rest of your life. If you're not experiencing the right emotions about you, you bring all those emotions with you to these places you go. The caliber of your life is literally linked to the caliber of emotions you experience on a regular basis. What you do want to seek, though, is fulfillment. I believe the pathway to fulfillment is by contributing to other people, being in service to other people. Chasing your passion and your purpose in the service of other people leads to fulfillment. People say, I just don't know what my passion is. I don't know what my purpose is. Your purpose is often found through identifying what your giftedness is and then how you can use those gifts to serve other people. You are your gifts. When you begin to utilize those gifts in service of other people, you become inspirational. I'm going to give you 10 things that I want you to be more of. I want you to embody more of in your life. And when you combine that with identifying your gifts and using them in the service of other people and being conscious of wanting these emotions, your entire life is going to transform. So hey guys, are you frustrated with where you're at right now, maybe stunted in your progress? Well, if you are, I want to recommend a place for you to go called Growth Day. growthday.com/ed. It is the #1 personal development app on the planet. It's got all kinds of high performance techniques in there, courses, accountability, journaling, live speeches from some of the top influencers in the world, including me. It's an overall environment to change your life. growthday.com/ed. I'm Ed Mylett, and today's conversation is going to be fun. We're going to talk today about just being happier. I was in a conversation a little while ago on another interview show, and there was a debate between me and this other person about whether money makes you fulfilled or whether you can be fulfilled without money. And my position was that absolutely you can become fulfilled without having money, and that money is not the key to fulfillment. This other person's contention was if you don't have money, you can't be happy. And I want you to know that I just don't believe that that's true. I know plenty of people who have money who are not happy and are not fulfilled. Having said that, I've been happy when I was poor, and I've been happy rich. Happy rich is far better. I can promise you that. But it is not the gateway to happiness. I'll give you an example. Show me a father or a mother with $100 million in the bank, but no purpose, no calling, no contribution in their life. And they've got a child at home that's, God forbid, dying of leukemia. Do you think that that's a happy and fulfilled person just because they have money? You have another parent, and they have no money. They make $60,000, $70,000 a year, but they're a school teacher, let's say, or a nurse, and they're fulfilling their purpose. They're making a difference in the world. They're making a contribution. And they have healthy children. Who do you think is more happy and fulfilled? And so clearly, there are elements of our life that are far more important to creating happiness and fulfillment than just money. And so, now having said that, people say all the time, material things won't make you happy. I can't disagree with that more. In fact, we have all the evidence in the world of knowing that. I'm living here oceanfront right now. Living by this ocean makes me happy. Right? Ladies, if you've ever bought an outfit or a pair of shoes or a car or any material thing you've wanted in your life, you're happy when you buy them. Guys, you ever got that suit you want or that shirt or whatever it might be material-wise or that watch you wanted? Of course it made you happy. The question is not whether it makes you happy. The question is whether it fulfills you. So you need to begin to make a distinction in your life between happiness and fulfillment. Happiness is fleeting. It's short term. I'm not happy every day I live here oceanfront. I've had many unhappy days in this magnificent place. Happiness is conditional. Happiness is fleeting. It comes and goes. And by the way, you want it to. If you are happy every single second of your life, the bliss of it wouldn't affect you like it does. We want the ebbs and flows of life. The downs in our life make the highs so much sweeter. I can promise you that you don't want to be happy every single second. What you do want to seek, though, is fulfillment. Material things, living oceanfront, having jets, having Ferraris or Rolls Royces, they can make you happy short term, but they will not fulfill you. And so what we're going to talk about today is both getting happiness and fulfillment. Let me be very clear with you. If your desire is to become wealthy, is to become rich, is to have all the material things in life, because it was one of mine, I can tell you, I wanted to live here oceanfront. I wanted to have a lakefront home. I wanted to take care of my parents. I wanted to fly private. Then I wanted my own jet. I've had a Rolls Royce and I've had a Toyota. And I can tell you up front, I'd rather drive the Rolls Royce. So that doesn't make you shallow. That means that you have goals and you like the finer things in life. And for many of you listening to this, that's something you're going to chase. And I want you to have those things. For some of you, those things don't matter to you at all. You just want to make a difference. You want to make a contribution. And I can tell you, the material things in your life don't matter, and that's perfectly fine. But for those of you that want to chase the material things, I want you to have them. But by no means am I going to let you think, because I've been there, that somehow that's going to fulfill you. Because guess what? You have to bring you with you everywhere you go the rest of your life. You have to bring you on your jet. You have to bring you to your oceanfront house. And if you don't love you, if you don't like you, if you don't believe in you, if you're not experiencing the right emotions about you, you bring all those emotions with you to these places you go. So I think learning the strategies of being happy and fulfilled prior to having all these material things will serve you, because I have so many friends and I know so many people that have accomplished all the material things in their life, and those things made them happy short term, but they're living an unfulfilled destination here on earth. So let's talk about that for a minute. The caliber of your life is literally linked to the caliber of emotions you experience on a regular basis. So take an inventory of that for a second. Over the last day, week, month, and year, what are the majority of the emotions you experience? Are you enjoying the emotions? Do you experience the emotions of joy, fulfillment, peace, contribution, ecstasy, passion, certainty, faith, strength? Or are you experiencing more regularly the emotions of fear, anxiety, depression, stress, pain? Take an inventory of those emotions. And I can promise you, if you have more of passion, more of strength, more of joy, more of contribution, more of peace, compared to having anxiety and pain and stress, the caliber of your life is higher with the people that have those emotions. And so it's being conscious that our emotions dictate the caliber of our life. It's then being conscious of what emotions are we experiencing most regularly. And then next, what emotions do we want to experience? What are the emotions you wish you were experiencing on a regular basis? And take an inventory of what those are. Make a list of what those emotions are and begin to seek them, begin to pursue them, begin to be intentional about finding them. And you'll begin to see them more and experience them more just by taking control of the intention of having them. That's the first step, is taking an inventory, being aware that my emotions dictate the caliber of my life. The emotions I want are these 3, these 5, these 7 on a regular basis, and be intentional about pursuing them. You know, Emerson has this great quote where he says, "We are what we think about all day long." I would amend that to, we are what we experience emotionally all day long. Now, oftentimes what we think about dictate what our emotions are. And so I can tell you that I believe the pathway to fulfillment, not just happiness, because the ultimate destination in life is fulfillment. We're all chasing that. We're all pursuing fulfillment. That's the ultimate emotion, is fulfillment, in my opinion. At least the one I want is fulfillment, because it embodies all of the powerful emotions. So I get asked all the time, how did I get so much attention on social media, in my businesses, email list, etc.? I can tell you straight up, it's been Constant Contact. If you don't know who Constant Contact is, you need to know about these guys. Constant Contact's award-winning marketing platform has helped millions of small businesses, mine being one of them, stand out, stay on top of mind, and see big results fast. They've got an easy way to promote your business with powerful tools like email, SMS marketing, social media posting, and they even do events management, what they've done for me in the past as well. You're going to reach new audiences, you're going to grow your customer list big time, and communicate more effectively to sell more, raise more, and grow fast on social media. So get going and start growing your business today with a free trial at ConstantContact.com. Just go to ConstantContact.com right now. Constant Contact, helping the small stand tall. ConstantContact.com. And so how do we become more fulfilled? I can tell you that I believe the pathway to fulfillment is by contributing to other people, being in service to other people. Chasing your passion and your purpose in the service of other people leads to fulfillment. Let me tell you the pathway, I think, to contributing to other people and truly fulfilling your purpose. Because if you can match being happy with all the short-term things you want to achieve in your life, achievement can be a destination, achievement can be a level, achievement can be a promotion, it could be a certain amount of money, it could be an accomplishment, it could be a home, it could be whatever it is. Achievements make us happy. Contribution matched with achievement is fulfillment. And so I want you to take an inventory. The most fulfilled people I know use the gifts they were given in their life towards the service and contributing to other people. I want you to hear me. People say, I just don't know what my passion is. I don't know what my purpose is. Your purpose is often found through identifying what your giftedness is and then how you can use those gifts to serve other people. And so it's hard for most people to give themselves any credit, but let me tell you something. You were born with natural gifts that were given to you that are special to you. You see the gifts of other people. See, certain gifts put you on TV. Good looks, unbelievable athletic ability, right? A great singing voice. These are the gifts that can put you on television. So most of us think those are the most important gifts in life, are only the ones we see on television. See, and then we think because we might not possess those specific gifts, we are not gifted. Let me say to you very explicitly, you were born, and I know this, with unique special gifts that are just yours. You were born for a reason. You were born to make a difference. When you were a little boy or a little girl, there was a time in your life where there was somebody who believed in you. They looked at you like you were special. They knew you were unique. Maybe it was a parent or a grandparent or a school teacher or a coach or an auntie or an uncle. But they looked at you a certain way and you just knew they knew you were special. They saw what I call the Christ in you. They saw the gifts in you. And maybe as you got a little bit older, you've forgotten what that feels like. But I can tell you, it was the greatest feeling in the world, isn't it? In fact, if you pictured that person's face right now that made you feel that way, you'd begin to almost get emotional because they made you see the gift in you. They may not have known what the gift was, but they made you feel special. Your uniqueness, your specialness is these gifts you were given. And by the way, be very aware of what they are. Your gifts could be your nurturing ability, your kindness, your intensity, your passion, your voice, your looks, your art skills, your ability to problem solve, your listening skills, your speaking skills, your peace, your faith, your concern, your physical strength, right? Your ability to write, your ability to think, your ability to care, your ability to be there for people, your work ethic. There are literally thousands of gifts, and I promise you, if you begin to ask yourself some deep questions, you begin to understand your desire to help people, your intentions, your sense of humor, your patience level. You have all kinds of gifts that you were given, but there are 2 or 3 or 4 that are yours. And if you'll identify what those 2 or 3 or 4 gifts are, and you begin to use those gifts in the service of other people, you will be ultimately fulfilled. In my case, you know, I feel like my gift is that I was born with the ability to articulate. I was born with the ability to learn. I was born with the ability to just deeply care and believe in people. God was good enough to give me the ability to kind of communicate those words in a way that's easy to understand. And so I've taken some of the gifts, my 2 or 3. I don't have 50, I'm not better than you, but I've sort of identified some of the gifts I have is I love people, I care about people, I'm pretty good at speaking, right? I want to make a difference, I intend to serve. And so I've taken those skills and I've used them to serve other people in my life, and it fulfills me. It's not work to me. It makes me fulfilled. My house may make me happy short term, my jet might, but I can tell you what fulfills me is making a difference in the lives of other people, and it's what will fulfill you as well. It's dropping this notion, as I've said in other audios, you are not your possessions. You are not your accomplishments. You are not what other people say you are, good, bad, or indifferent. You are not those things. And you are not what you look like. You are your gifts. You are these 2 or 3 or 4 things. This is the basis of who you are these gifts. This is the true you. And when you begin to do this, when you begin to utilize those gifts in service of other people, you become inspirational. Yes, you inspire people. See, the root of the word inspire is to be in spirit. When you are in spirit and serving people with the gifts you were given. Mike, who's filming this right now, one of his great gifts is his patience, is his artful eye, is his ability to see the right setting like we did today when we're shooting here. It's his concern to make me look good. It's the pride he takes in his work. These are some of his natural gifts, and now he's found them, and we've partnered together, his gift and my gift and the gift of my team to serve you. This will begin to fulfill you in your life. All of you have those gifts. And so when you begin to identify what they are in the service of other people, you will begin to change your life. That is who you truly are. That is when you begin to experience those emotions that serve you, that begin to transform your life. If you want to be happier, and if you want to be more fulfilled, go achieve, go accomplish, go chase those things, but do things every day that feed these emotions that you want, not the ones you don't want. Root out the emotions you don't want. Pursue and chase the ones you do. And begin to use those gifts to serve other people and fulfill your purpose in being here in the world. I'm going to give you 10 things that I want you to be more of. I want you to embody more of in your life. I want you to take an inventory of them, man or woman. If you could be more of these 10 things, they will deliver to you more of these emotions. Number one, I want you to be unique. I want you to be special. See, I believe the opposite of bravery is to conform. Conformity is the opposite of bravery. You don't need to be like anybody else. Stop trying to be a part of the group. Be unique, be special, be you. Celebrate the uniqueness that is you. Yeah, you may take some criticism. You've probably taken it in the past. Every time you've tried to be yourself, you've taken a little criticism. But I can promise you, one of the gateways to more of these positive emotions is to be unique, be special, be you. Number two, be love. Yes, be love. I know that may sound corny, especially to some of you guys that are listening to this, but just be more loving. I think you'll find that more love you put out into the world, and I don't mean this in some fluffy way, I'm serious. The more you love people, the more you smile, the more you truly love in life, the more you get it back in your life. Number three, be truth. Just honor your truth more often. And even in the difficult times, be honest and truthful with people. Number four, be kind. One of the rarest things in the world today is just a kind person. Just taking the time to be more kind to people. We need more kindness in the world. And the more kind you are to other people, the more those emotions come flooding your way. Number five, be beautiful. And I mean it. Be beautiful. Begin to celebrate your beauty. I know for some of us that's difficult because we're aware of all the things about us that aren't beautiful. The more you just be beautiful, I can tell you, the more you begin to accept you the way you are, that you're perfect as you are. It doesn't mean we don't want to look better. It doesn't mean we don't want to improve our condition, be healthier, be stronger, look better. But the bottom line is, if we can't begin to love how we look now, we're not going to love how we look at any point. We're never going to love it. Just be more beautiful now. Number six, be moving. You must always be moving your body. See, the great emotions come from us when we're moving our body. See, emotions are physical as well. They're a physical thing. You know how you feel when you're working out or you're in that special moment with that special someone in privacy? You're moving your body at that time, aren't you, right? Laughter is a movement, right? See, emotions are movements. It's a state of being. The more you're breathing deeper, the more you're moving your body. Moving your body creates positive emotions. Stagnation, laying down, hunched over, all these emotions. Sitting at your desk too long every single day. Laying in bed, laying on the couch, not moving, driving in the cars, when all the negative emotions hit, you'll find that when you're moving, running, moving your body, exercising, just getting in a peak state, being conscious of your posture and your physiology and moving yourself, you'll find it's almost impossible to experience the negative emotions when you're moving and the positive ones come flooding in. Number seven, be growing. As we've talked about previously, either growing or dying in your life. A growing person is experiencing the positive emotions of life. A person who's not growing, they start to experience depression and fatigue and fear and anxiety. Be growing all the time. It's a gateway to all the positive emotions in life. Number eight, be silly, be playful. See, you were the happiest probably when you were a little child, when you were playful and you didn't care what everybody thought about you. Start to have more childlike enthusiasm in your life. Be silly. Be willing to look bad and look goofy. The happiest people have more childlike emotions, more childlike enthusiasm. We all get older and we get buttoned up and we want to look a certain way and present our certain selves and think there's a way we're supposed to act all the time. And we lose the inner child, and from there we lose the emotions a child gets to experience. Number nine, be forgiving. Forgive people. It will set you free and open you up to all the positive emotions in your life. If there are people you need to forgive, do it. It's your lack of forgiveness that's holding you back from getting these positive emotions. It's holding on to this thing you're holding over somebody, even though you think they may deserve it. If you don't forgive them, you've blocked yourself. You've cheated yourself from all the joy, all the peace, all the passion in your life as you're holding on and not forgiving somebody. That lack of forgiveness is giving you the anxiety and the stress, and it's blunting your access to the best emotions. Be forgiving. And then number 10, be courageous. Be bold. The most courageous people in life experience the greatest emotions. They take risks. They overcome adversity. They put themselves in uncomfortable situations. They show courage. They step in when needed. They're people's heroes in their life. They do things they're afraid of on a very regular basis. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is taking action in the presence of fear. I promise you, the more courageous you are, the more you are opening yourself to the best emotions in life. These 10 things, these 10 steps, these 10 ways of being are gateways to the positive emotions in our life. And when you combine that with identifying your gifts and using them in the service of other people and being conscious of wanting these emotions, your entire life is going to transform. I hope you enjoyed today's program. My prayer is that it's helped you and made an impact in your life. If you're watching this on YouTube, I want to challenge you to share this with as many people as you can, but then go subscribe to iTunes or Spotify and make sure you're getting the audio version, because I'm going to put content on audio that you won't see on video, and vice versa. If you're listening to this on Spotify or iTunes or an audio platform, go subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can see some of these programs, and that also I'm going to put content on YouTube you're not going to get on the audio platform. All my content is free. YouTube, iTunes, Instagram, it's all free to you, just to make a difference in your life. I'm here to serve you. I hope I did that today. God bless you, and Max out.